Day 34. My goodness gracious, we are actually in the climax. How exciting is this? I mean, we have like 6 more days and then we are done with this book. So today is a rather huge day. The hero has become the hero of lore. Yesterday, he should have been broken at his darkest moment, or the day before that. We have a little loosey goosey room, but certainly should have drawn to a close yesterday. And we should have had the villain be a douche just one more time, have somebody step forward and help the hero, as the hero is humbled at this point. And now, literally, the hero is getting off the mat. He is pushing himself up. He has that look in his eye. Oh, no, you didn't. The villain, many times in these pages, has that one flash of fear, like, oh crap, what have I done? I was winning and now I've done this, right? That flash. And we need that little bit of flash to know that the villain is now vulnerable. He used to seem invulnerable. He used to seem like he was so strong and immortal. And we see that flash, and that reader really wants to see that flash of the villain going, oh crap. Those are the pages today. And this is the largest action set piece of the entire novel. And I know that some of you are going to both underwrite it. You're going to rush through this. You want to get to the end. You don't want to put your hero through much more. No, the hero is going to win this battle, but it is a hard fought battle. We cannot feel like, oh, this is so easy. Boom, it's done. No, it is a struggle. Now the hero and the villain are pretty much evenly matched, and it is many times a mano a mano. It is just the villain. It is just the hero, and they are clashing in the biggest possible way. And many times the villain has the vast advantage. Terminator. It's a Terminator, and poor Sarah Connor is going up against this Terminator, right? Sigourney Weaver is going up against an alien queen. That is the type of risk and stakes and tension and conflict you need to have. And many of you are not going to want to go there. You're not going to want to be that tense and that gritty, right? I need you to be gritty right now. I need you to dig deep and make it hell for your hero one more time. And this is the action sequence that we have been building up to. So by God, it better be good. I read a ton of books, not even first books, that the tentpole was actually more exciting than the climax. And we've all sat in movies and had the ending and read books that the ending was just anticlimactic. And is there any worse word than you want used for your story than anticlimactic? We don't want that, okay? So whatever your tentpole was, imagine the action, imagine the intensity, and I want you to double it. I mean double it. Maybe even triple it. That is how high, hard, and fast I want you to go at these pages. And I know you're like, ah! It's okay if you mess up. But that's what I want you to shoot for. You may not be able to get on the page, but by God, you should have that attitude that you want to take this far and beyond what you ever imagined it could be. I usually have the climax fairly well plotted out. I have a good idea of it. I usually have a flash of what that looks like. But when I get here, I crank it up. I mean, whatever I thought it was going to be, no, I need to really, really bring it in. This last book, I totally thought I had the climax in my head, and then I realized, no, that is not enough. And so I added a whole other mini set piece to it to really make sure that that hero shines. So these are the pages you're going to be writing. Today is the beginning of the climax. We're basically writing the climax until nearly the last day of the writing days of this module. That is how important it is. We have to have the weight of the words. We can't have a 10, 15 page climax. So we're going to talk about how to make your climax more exciting and what to do. But this is pretty much what we're walking forward with. So what do you have planned for the climax? What is that visual scene in your head? What is the movie showing you? Now make it harder. And I mean way harder. If you had 10 zombies, make it 100. If you had 100, make it 1,000. If you had your hero's sister, who is the villain, reveal that she's adopted. Finally, at the end of all this, you're adopted, and then find out that it's the mother's rapist, the father. I mean, something just horrible. Don't go light here. This is what the reader has been reading for how many pages, and you've been writing for so many pages. And I know that a lot of you want to pull up short and you don't want to go there. Now, some of you want to overwrite this. You want to Holy cow. Slow it down with explanation, and this is what this means, and this is what no. That's what all the pages before this were for. That's what the training session was for, to explain the world and the rules and the tools and the weapons. There's no explaining. Seriously, there is no explaining. Okay, you need to be moving forward. This needs to, can you imagine in a medieval sword fight, somebody stopping and kind of explaining, hey, ratio and of the GDP of that country? No, stop it. Action, 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 and more action. That is today, and I will see you tomorrow.